or in a fan washing. No honey la echenwa na or any obanyo who near within some few seconds to gas no.
Mrs. Joyce Osai Apente, and the Director of Education for Klote Municipal. We have gathered here to organize our first or maiden science fair and exhibition. Now the theme that we have chosen for the program talks about our concept can solve the problem. Our concept in science can solve the problem. And we all know that in our various communities, we are faced with a lot of challenges. The very big one is sanitation issue. With the knowledge that our students are gathering from the schools, it is our hope that they will be able to use it to solve problems in their own community. How do they solve these problems? They are supposed to observe what's going on in the community, what is the problem. Then they will have to sit down and develop a test for it. They will move on to develop ways and means of solving that problem in the community. And finally, they will sit down to see if the result is good. Then they can repeat and repeat and repeat until a better solution is found to help solve these challenges in the communities. We have teachers training them, and so we appreciate them because it is not easy. Science teachers are doing their best because though they have the quest to teach, the apparatus and the chemicals to do this are no more there. Some don't even have laboratories. But they go all out to help these children to study, to get whatever concept they want them to have, and then to be able to use it wherever they find themselves. We are saying that the methods that these children have gathered in science will go a long way to help them identify problems in the communities in which they find themselves, and then find a way of solving them. And through that, they will impact on the entire society. Thank you.
Clean obada okuleji ma ushi ake dromo ke mobo na le na ngwene gbineu eni na wo le no edromo na ahue onye mobo awe na ye bie ni wo chi jinshikpa mo ye Klote municipality name ke ahie lele beni afuni ni achemi ni akemi ni femo na ye clean na mi shejugba ake wo fe wo bayo dasi ake manko be ni ete hie ni je shikpamo ni kasemo chima kete hie keji America ju Japan ju London ju ni je UK ju Australia ju manko be ni je shikpamo ni kasebo jino ni Chile kete hie ni mene ke wona wo bi ke wona bi oblai titri ngona ni amenya amenkase je shikpamo ahu ake no na mekase ameke mfefe mo na meke nchoje mfe ake no na menyo amefio ne eji omanyisane nyefe nye twade nye aiku osu hile Greater Accra Gandambe kupano no hile ke Ghana hile fe yenye de nyeji Ghana ngmene no nyeji Ghana wose boni nya akase ni nye ha no ni nya ali ke boni nya fe nye tunga ke amano ya na kai mamba ya cheme kenye meni na abia ne amebe ba wo seku ni ba hyenyi no eni wotala ngmene ni batala jen nyenye ba fe odatwefo yi wo nurse fo yi wo pharmacist aeronautical engineers biochemists neurochemists nyenye ba fe ni mi pagbe ake titri ni ba hin ke magbe yi ne Korle Klote municipality ne mi amebaje ake ye hemo ke yili ake shino ni jenshi ne e ba cha no ni ba fi na kai wo mi hanye kenye chonlo ke municipal director ke mo femo ayiko nyumo amonyemi ninye ya omanye twa no manya ba
Our project is using plastic waste bottles for vegetable farming. The materials we used for the project are used or waste empty plastic bottles, sharp knife or cutter, rubber rope, soil, preferably low, clean water, nail or a perforator, seeds of lettuce, carrots, etc. First, you clean and assemble the plastic waste bottles. Secondly, cut the cleaned waste plastic bottles into two-thirds in parts. 3. Perforate or make a hole in the middle part of the top covering the plastic bottle with a nail or perforator. The hole should be sizable enough to allow the plastic rubber rope to pass through. 4. Fill the bottom part of the slashed waste plastic bottle with clean water. 5. Insert one end of the rubber rope long enough to get to the bottom end part of the waste plastic bottles. 6. Insert the other end of the rubber rope through the perforated end of the bottle top, leaving a small part hanging out. 8. Plant or put in about 5 to 6 seeds of the lettuce and 3 to 4 seeds of the carrots in the soil. Place them at every place where sunshade may reach and that may not be touched or disturbed by humans and animal activities. The merits of the concept of the project are: it saves space, and then the cultivation does not involve costs, apart from the purchase of the seeds, which makes it very easy for anyone, anywhere to practice. There is no need to water the cultivated plants as the rubber rope serves the purpose of drawing water from the bottom part of the plastic to the upper part, which serves as innovation. Since it does not involve watering after planting of seeds, one is at liberty to even travel come back and have the plants ready for harvesting.
Okay, I repeat. This is a magnetic sensed hand washing device. It pumps out water for you to wash your hand. Or you can either pour any kind of liquid, that either be tea or any kind of liquid into it. Now, this is a sensor, and this is the battery, and this is the pumping device itself. So all that you need to do is to swipe a card on the sensor for the water to pump out when you want to wash your hand. The idea behind this is when you go to commercial places like the schools, the churches, when they want to wash their hands at the washroom, they need to touch the tap. And transferring of diseases like communicable diseases are easily being transferred when you hold the tap to wash your hand. And that is not advisable. So once you have the card, you just swipe the card on the sensor, then you have your water flowing for you like that. So you wash your hand with it. And it works really effectively and prevents the transfer of diseases without touching the tap to wash your hand. And also you can use this at a hospital, because transferring diseases to another person is no good. So we can have this card at the hospital for the doctors or any person who comes to the hospital. So once the person gets to the washroom to wash his or her hand, that person will just swipe the card on the sensor and the water will just start flowing for the person to wash their hand. And also, supposing it is tea, that is or any liquid food, meant for staff to use. So the staff will have this card to prevent other people from getting access to the content inside the container. So the staff will just swipe their card on the sensor and they will have their tea as compared to the use of the tap. So this works effectively.
Or in a fan washing. Norani la echenwa na or any obanyo who near within some few seconds to gas no.
We say thank you very much. Today we have gotten the opportunity to let our students show what they have.
Me as school here, Accra High School. Over in there, our project said no of biogas. But over in our biodigester, our inlet pipe, our outlet pipe. Over in there, our tie tube, our tie tube. Over in there, our collect powder, kitchen waste, come no food to kenu. No ketchup for inlet pipe me. Ke will be a name. You will care the shame in fuel bacteria. Nijimwa why. Ameba tuni yeno. Ameba axieno. Ewo kame atamba produce methane gas. Ewo methane gas a connected tubes come ye be. O methane gas ba chombi ene. They are both be. Ewo obana ke otaye ba bo infumo. Ke gas semba. Because no test ya ke gas chini ya loe. Obanye ofe obena ke no fiano. Ke osun koswe obana ke laba boimba. Ni obanyo ke honi. No ke fe experiments in laboratories fe. Oh fine. Fine work no ke shiwo loye biene.
Achomi Sarah Buama Buabi, Korle Klote Municipal Education Directorate, Term Coordinator, Low STMIE Coordinator. Nene Yuwa Dromona, Wana Hegbe, municipal FA science fair and exhibition. Ni wo mi e hye wo yiwa. Eja ke no ni ji oti me wo fe science fair woni ni e hye no. Ti me ni your science fair ji my science concept can help me solve the problem. Atwon beka bi ni bi pi. Wo no ni atwon ame mini ebanye wa me ni no ni ya no ye wa kochie mi na ehie amebanye amekewa ni asa ni lele beka bi atwon amani wo no na atwon ame dumono kefe ni bi babawo school kome kompoe ekenme e face stove ne kenme fi okowo mi ne ha le solar panel ni banye ni imene asha ne ha wola ni ekeho ni eni ekoma ehu fe biogas digester ekoma ehu fe ni BP keje plastic ke papers ni bi ni ehi ni wo ke wo akuchi ami amuji ekoma ehu twonwo ake ka okanu wo yele mi no ha na machine nu aboti oyele mi eja ake noko ya mi ni ha ni nu e ba anya ba mwe ekoma ehu fe blender ke plastic ke ni BP ene cho ake gbeka bi ye no ni atwon ame abekasio ni be ko me amedomo fio ama ke science ni wo fio ehebese namo daabi eheyese namo pi ni ke ahagbeka bi ye gbe ake ameke tuni alo amefe no ko ni twon ake science na akase ye school e amelie ameba fe ni bi pie ha wo wona gbeme ko titiru wawo ni program ne bano wo ka shida gbo ba ha no che professor ni Nortey Owuo ni G4 ke beni emowo mi ni hani science fair ne bano Green Diversity Foundation hu amewa wa Ghana Robot Company hu wawo Alpha Beta International School amehu wa ke blofo nyoko na achole Madam Dina le hu wa mene mefe wo baka amake ameyiwala don wobiye amenkase science ni won soli ake afinika won hie beka biye wo ba na me no na ake lele science ni atwon ye school e amenkase ni ambanya amefe no ko kejebi aminka amake to ebolo yake bia ne science no hie wo ma e wo ke obi ke ni de ba nya fe no ko e o kanya fule ke onake ekenoko nhwe ni doku papa ba anya jemi ke ba o wale agbene hu wa akochi ami ke beni wo fi omuji ke ni bi efe ko cheno eja ke bi ane jele nchake ni bi nchake ni wo bi ehu ni amekase ni no ba wa ne you are done.